I'm Warren.
And I'm Carrie.
And this is what's new at the zoo. Thanks for having us at the zoo today, Carrie. We always love coming up here. I hear you've got some new members of the family.
We do. We have some emu chicks that were born this spring, and I believe our bird curator, Lisa, is available to talk to us about them.
Great, let's go take a look.
Let's go.
Well, thanks for having us here today, Lisa. Before we came in, I put on some safety goggles. Why was that an important thing?
I think you probably value your eyes, and we are in here with the emus, and they do tend to peck, and although I've never been pecked in the face by an emu, I have been pecked in the ear, and that's a little too close to the eye for comfort, so safety first.
I would agree with that. Thank you. So as you mentioned, we're here at the emu habitat here at Cougar Mountain Zoo. Tell me who these folks are right behind us.
We have got a couple of chicks behind us. They were hatched here about 4 months ago,
Wow.
Taz and Bindi. And you can tell they have grown extremely fast, as emus tend to do, and are quite large at this point.
Tell me a little bit about what that egg looked like. Was it a softball size, larger than that?
Larger than that, a big green egg, about the equivalent of 12 chicken eggs.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, so about the equivalent of 12 chicken eggs. And he laid 12 of them, and he broke 5, which he's an inexperienced father, first-time daddy. That's not unexpected, but one was not good. It was rotten, and I removed that.
Okay.
So we had a possibility of 5 eggs to hatch.
Wow, okay.
I did some testing. With most eggs, you can candle them to find out if the egg is viable, where you hold up a light and look for the embryo. But with emu eggs, they're too opaque to do that. They're too thick. And so instead we do a movement test where I place them on the barn floor, and I actually whistle at the eggs. And the chick inside, when it hears the whistle, will sometimes move, and the egg will wobble.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was pretty exciting. I knew for sure that we had 2 viable eggs. I didn't know for sure that they would hatch, but it was very exciting.
Wow, I bet.
And he sat on those eggs for 60 days.
Oh my gosh.
He did not get up to eat. The only time he really got up was to turn the eggs. So 10 times a day or so, he would get up, he would roll the eggs, and then he would sit back down on them.
Oh my gosh.
So he lost about 1/3 of his body weight, which is typical for males. And the females don't have anything to do with incubation or with raising the chicks.
Huh. That's a surprise.
Yeah. So the males are the ones who do all the hard work.
What was it? How big were they when they were hatched?
They were, the boy was around 428 grams.
And that's Taz.
That's Taz.
Okay.
And Bindi was about 418 grams. So a little less than a pound.
Okay, so little fellows, how big are they now?
I don't know an actual weight since I moved them out of the nursery. I don't have an actual weight. But here within 6 months, they will be right up around 50, 60 pounds, and they will be full grown before you know it.
And speaking of full grown, we've got the adult.
We do. We've got somebody right here looking at us. Hello, Matilda. This is Matilda. Possibly one of the moms. We don't actually know for sure which ones are the moms because they both were laying eggs in the nest.
It's a modern family. So they'll get up to 50, 60 pounds in terms of weight. How tall will
Actually,
they be?
when they are full grown, they'll be up to 80 to 100 pounds.
Wow, okay.
Yes, and they'll be about 6 feet tall. So that's why we wear safety glasses. Hello. So about 6 feet tall, and as a dominance thing, they will stand up very tall, flare out their feathers, and be very impressive. Quite frightening, actually, when you're in here. And they are showing off a little bit, which happens during breeding season. Right now, we're pretty safe.
Everybody's just hanging out.
That's right.
Well, thanks for all this great information, Lisa, and thanks for hosting us here at the emu habitat. This is a great experience.
Thanks for being out, and thanks for your bravery.
Of course.
Thanks.
Thanks again for having us. What an awesome experience to get up close with those birds. But I have to say, I'm glad to be back out here. Where can folks go to learn more about the emu exhibit and all the other creatures here at Cougar Mountain Zoo?
Our website has the most up-to-date information, and that's cougarmountainzoo.org.
Well, great. Thank you. And we'll see you all next time for
What's New
at
at
the
the
Zoo?